Okay, this is what I'm doing tonight. I'm preparing for my new little critters. This is my setup so far. They like sand baths. I put the piece of tile in there to help cut down on some of the air movement, although they don't mind cold temperatures. Water bottle's ready to fill, although I'll have to switch out the water bottle frequently, and the feeder. So I am ready for my delivery of quail, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. So I will soon have quail. Let's look at it from the end. Yay! Here's me stalking the post office to get my quail. They should be on that truck. Oh my gosh, I was so worried. The post office closes at 4. My birds pulled in at 2 minutes till 4. Fortunately, the mail lady here is very, very nice. Ooh, so close. Hi everybody, this is day 4 of the Great Quail U.S. Postal Service adventure. I got my quail today. As you know, I was at the post office yesterday. Day 3 was the day that Priority Mail Express guarantee delivery, blah, blah, blah. They did not arrive. So I was very concerned that they were permanently lost somewhere. I knew it wasn't the weather because I planned very carefully between Myshire farm and here that there was a break in the weather. I know this is very annoying while I'm driving and the windshield wipers are going, but as soon as I get home it's going to be pandemonium with the dogs and everything. So yeah, so the box arrived today. A post office that's slightly closer than the Augusta post office kind of intercepted the box for me and called me, and I went and picked up my quail. So they're here in the passenger seat with me, and I can already see through the air holes on the box. There's an egg in there. One of them laid an egg during the trip. So as you can see, our weather warmed up very much. The road, the gravel road, is still frozen, but on top it has poured rain all day, and so the surface on top of the frozen road is extremely slippery in some spots. I am glad that it's the mountainous shale or whatever it is, so that it's not a mud bog. That's good. So yeah, I will do the unboxing when I get in the house the best I can with the barking dogs and whatever else is going on. But I want to thank Myshire Quails. I am so excited to work with them. I'm so excited that they ship young live quail, because I'm not quite ready with a brooder to hatch my own fertile eggs in a incubator. So I am so happy that I had this option to order quail and have quail delivered, although the post office gave me quite a scare with their Monday through Thursday shipping time. But yeah, more in a minute. Okay, we're home safely, and I have the quail. I cut off my address label and invoice and turned it over there. But they arrived in this kind of live animal shipping box. I am going to unwrap them out of the box here and put them in this bucket to take them outside because, well, I'm hiding in the bathroom because I have 2 dogs and a crazy cat. The dogs are in their crate, but still. And then I am quail can jump, I guess. When they're startled, they can jump really high. I've never handled quail before, so if they jump really high, I want to be able to just have to chase them around the bathroom instead of outside. And yeah, so let's open this up if I can while you're on here. Oops, that's already cut. Get that out of the way. So I ordered a breeder set, which should be 5 birds, 5 hens, and 1 rooster, or 4 hens and 1 rooster. I've forgotten now. And I'm pretty anxious about getting them outside to food and water pretty quickly. So, mostly hens, 1 rooster, for breeding purposes. At some point, I'm going to learn how to incubate my own eggs, and then I can just continue on with my own birds. I think I said that in the truck, but like I said, I'm kind of anxious. Okay, here's my egg scissors. Sorry, I fell down walking the dogs today and sliced open my finger a little bit and hurt my knee and didn't fall on my butt or my camera. So anyway, so there's the quail egg scissors. Quail eggs are very small, so to help cracking them open to eat, you use these special cigar cutter type scissors. So I can see that they're right there, so they're included, thank goodness. Let's see if we can take a little peek in here. Oh, look! That one was pecking. That one wants out. Oh, pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this off and get them before they all jump out. I'm gonna get them into their hutch outside. But here, I am very happy with the packing. I'm not so happy with national USPS, the U.S. Postal Service. The ladies at my 2 local branches, amazing, wonderful. But I'm not sure what the delay was on this. Okay, I'm going to shut this off for a minute and get them in the bucket. Okay, I safely got them from the bucket to here. It's raining pretty hard, so I'm standing under the little bit of an overhang I have. First they looked really shell-shocked. They just stood there, but now they found the dustpan first, was past the water. A couple of them are swimming around in the dustpan. We found the water already. I'm so glad they got here. Myshire farm packs a vegetable in with them so they have something to eat on the trip. I want to say a cucumber, might be a squash. I apologize, I just can't remember things and regurgitate things. So that vegetable was down to just skins. I'll go back in and show you inside the box in a minute. So these guys are probably starving and thirsty. I am so glad they finally arrived, and look at the beautiful colors. These are Coturnix quail. For those of you who don't know, I'm just a beginner. I'm just sharing my experience. I am not trying to teach or give advice because I have none yet. I have no experience. But they're a Coturnix quail. I think they're all called jumbo, but I don't think they're quite as big as what are called the jumbo wilds. But these are jumbo. They're different colors, just because they're different colors. They're all Coturnix quail, just different colors. So I love that he sent a variety. My understanding is they took live breeding sets off the site for a little bit temporarily. So I got mine just in time. And I heard that when you order, I know that when you order sets, breeder sets, that they do try to mix up the colors unless you specify. Oh, that one is back there in the sandbox. I'll get over here, even though it's in the rain. So they love taking a sand bath. It helps keep them healthy. I think it helps, like I said, I'm not an expert yet. Not only do they enjoy it, but I think that helps keep the mites from coming on them. So the guys are dying of thirst. They haven't even tried the food yet. And then in there, based on what others said recently, I'd set this up a little different and then I added to it. So I have a couple places I have some leftover floor tile. So if they want to get off the wire, they can. I added some tree branches, tiny bit of hay. And because somebody on one of the quail Facebook communities said her quail are all laying in a basket, laying their eggs in a basket. Although no, I don't know, maybe that's traumatic for them. I cut a little box with a little opening, so if they do prefer to lay in one spot, they'll lay in there. Maybe I can just pull this in and out and collect the eggs. Maybe they'll lay their eggs back there. I don't know yet. Oh my gosh, aren't they beautiful? Oh, that's getting wet. I'm going to trade spots. Put the feed over here more. Maybe put the water over here. I don't imagine I want the feed to get wet and moldy. I am so glad I got one of this color. I love that their beaks are dark, almost like a wild bird or a hawk. Now these are all feather sexable, which means just by looking at the feathers, you can tell if they're male or female, which I am going to need because I'm not going to be able to immediately figure out vent sexing, which is where you look at their private parts. Yes, I work with children. Hi, baby. So the feather sexing, you can tell if they're male or female, usually by the color. Oh, they're all crowded in there. By the color of the feathers on their chest. And now I'm so excited I can't remember. I think the females kind of have more speckles on their chest. The males don't. But some of the colors are slightly different. The roosters have a little bit of blush color, I think, on their chest. Oh, I could stand here all day. If you guys know me, you know that I could sit and watch birds all day long. Here now I have these guys. Those are so thirsty. They're bigger than I thought. I thought they were going to be smaller. So I got the little chick water. When you have teeny tiny chicks, they can get, if their water is more like this, they can get in there and drown. And so I got the teeny tiny one because I was expecting these birds maybe to be a little bit smaller. But they're not so small. I don't think they have any option of drowning in there. So after they settle in, I will switch. Aren't you pretty? I will switch over to the adult size feeder. He was a little shook up. I don't know if the ruffled feathers are from breeding or from bumpy ride in the box. Yeah, the box. So, okay. I don't want to keep you too long looking at my new birds, because I'm sure that you're going to get plenty of pictures and videos of my birds. I'm going to go back in and show you the egg in the box. I think I saw 2 eggs in the box. I'm going to go back in and show you those and then get ready to, oh my goodness gracious, get ready to upload this. So thank you, Zach, Myshire Farm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the Facebook communities, Quail in the Kitchen, Self-Sufficient Quail, and my word recall. Newbie Quail, Quail Newbies, Newbie Quail Lovers, something like that. I'll put the links in the description. But thank you to all those people, Ed, Verna, Jasmine, all of the other members whose name I can't remember. Please don't ever get mad at me for not remembering a word or a name, because I have issues. But yeah, I am so excited for all the support in this new adventure. So I'm going to go inside and show you the inside of the box and get this uploaded. So they have arrived. I hope they eat soon. I mean, I'm sure hydration is very important right now, but I bet they're hungry too. Okay, I'm going to go back inside. Okay, I'm back inside, and I said about the scissors. So the eggs are small, so you just use these scissors to snip off a small bit of the egg, and then you can dump your egg into the pan. And then this is the inside of the box. Of course, it's filled with a lot of droppings, but this is the tiny bit that's left from their vegetable. So yeah, you can see that. I'm glad they didn't have to go an extra day. And then here, look, they laid an egg on the way. Isn't that pretty? So this is what quail eggs, most quail eggs have this kind of splotchiness print to them. Not all. There's a different kind of quail that lays bluish colored eggs. Isn't that pretty? Teeny tiny. Quail eggs are supposed to be, here's another one, look at that. Quail eggs are supposed to be healthier for you. Rumored, allegedly healthier for you, and allegedly easier to tolerate if you have problems with chicken eggs. Mostly I wanted to get quail because my problems with my hands. I think that I will be able to butcher my own quail easier than plucking a chicken, although I still want chicken eventually. So I got quail because they kind of, I think they make sense for me, even though it's a small tiny bit of meat. I think with my hands they'll be easier for me to manage. Aren't those pretty? I think it's just those two. I don't want to dig around in here too. Oh no, there's another one. These quail have been busy. So of course I'm not going to try to eat these because they might be fertile. They've been laying in here for maybe 3-4 days. 4 days at the most, because they were 4 days in the box. Not going to eat them, but look at that. My first eggs. Okay. Yeah, if there's any more, I'm not going to try to find them. So, I'm glad the post office didn't take any longer getting them here. I'm glad I ordered right between the weather storms. so they didn't get delayed in a blizzard. And I am glad to have my first protein on my land, on my little retirement homestead. One teeny tiny baby step closer to my dreams.